Hello everybody. Today we are here at BITS Pilani and we have Ashna Shroff with us and that's very exciting. She's here for TEDx BITS Pilani and we are looking forward to her talk tomorrow and we're really excited about that as well, just like a lot of other participants who are going to be attending the talk. And she's a fashion blogger. We've been following her for a long time. She's an inspiration in the industry and she's really good at what she does. And I am just going to get started with a short conversation with her. We're going to talk to her more about the Snob Journal, which is her YouTube, Instagram, and website blog, and how she's been working with it. And we'll just get started with asking her a little bit more about the Snob Journal. So, Ashna, we're really happy to have you here, and we're really looking forward to your talk. What I would like to start by asking is about what made you get started on your journey of fashion blogging, and what do you think about fashion blogging in general? What are your views?
Okay, should I hold it? Yeah. Okay, all right. Firstly, thank you for having me here. I'm super excited and super nervous. But I think I started my blog actually about 4 years ago, and it was more of like an extension of my personal style. When I say, like, I would just post outfit pictures almost every single day on Instagram, and that's just something that a lot of people that started following me ended up liking, and they would always suggest that I should start a blog. And I had a family friend who was a blogger, and she helped me, like she gave me a lot of advice and stuff, and that kind of motivated me to start. I had a store, an online store beforehand, which was called the Snob Shop, and hence I called this the Snob Journal.
So that's really interesting. What I would like to further go on to ask you is, whenever somebody is starting off with a fashion blog or say any blog, there are a lot of challenges the person has to face. So what, according to you, are some of the biggest challenges that one faces when the person is starting off, say, a fashion blog?
Okay, firstly, I think today one big challenge is succeeding. Like, it's very difficult because there are so many bloggers out there right now. Luckily for me, I started out at a time when there weren't that many. And I feel like today making your mark and being different is going to be a lot tougher than it was back then. I also think that another challenge is hate on social media, because negativity is there everywhere, like on social media, of course. But I think Indians somehow tend to get targeted a little more. That's something I've noticed. That is one problem. And I think the third would be like just confidence things. If you are very confident, then it wouldn't be a problem at all. But I wasn't when I started out, so getting over that takes some time.
Right. So starting early and getting a large following on platforms when they are really new and just beginning and picking up is really one of the key things to do. Yes. What I would also like to ask you is, what are your future plans with the Snob Journal? Because we're really looking forward to it, and how you plan to carry on your work with the Snob Journal.
So I think when I started out with only fashion, and then I grew on to beauty, travel, and now I'm even getting into the lifestyle space, yes, which has, of course, been a lot of growth in the past 4 years. For the future, I actually haven't planned that much for the blog. I actually plan on restarting my store, which is what helped me start the blog and stuff. And I want to focus on being more active and trying to give out more information to my followers and maybe help them out. But that's all I have for now.
Lastly, what are some of your top tips for fashion bloggers out there who are planning to start a fashion blog or are already working on their fashion blogs? This will be very valuable for them.
Okay, one I would say is be patient. Like I said, it's a very cutthroat world out there, so you've got to take your time and be yourself. Don't try to be like someone else because you think that their work is good and yours probably isn't. You are going to be really good if you just stick to what you like to do.
I see. That's really interesting. It's very insightful as well. So, before we end this interview, we'll probably go through a small rapid fire section. I will just ask you a few quick questions, maybe.
Alright, let's do this. So, Ashna, which is your favorite clothing brand?
ASOS.
ASOS, okay. Apart from blogging, what are your hobbies?
I'm very creative, so I like art, but I don't really get the time to do that very often.
Okay. Which fashion trend you dislike the most?
Polka dots. It's just something I can never get myself to try.
Okay. Which is your favorite cuisine?
I would say Panish.
Okay, fine. And lastly, who is your fashion role model?
I love Blake Lively and I think Victoria Beckham.
Okay, fine. So it was really nice having Ashna here, and thank you so much, Ashna, for having me.
Thank you for sparing the time. You're very tired.
No, bye.
I know the journey from Delhi to Pilani isn't a very nice one.
That wasn't the problem, the flight was, so this wasn't so bad.
Okay, I understand. Thank you so much for sparing the time. It was really nice talking to you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.